Paramount is now beefing up its offer to try and buy Warner Brothers Discovery. The latest twist in this bidding war, with Paramount now guaranteeing the backing of billionaire Larry Ellison. Remember, WBD previously turned down Paramount's offer and is already moving ahead with a deal to sell its TV, movie, and streaming assets to Netflix. And Netflix says it is in direct competition with TikTok, which Larry Ellison is now a partial owner of. Whether or not this new offer will change anything is still TBD. Netflix and Warner Brothers did not return our request for comment. For more, let's bring in NBC's entertainment correspondent, Chloe Malas. Okay, Chloe.
Okay, before Chloe Malas gets to speaking on this thing here, welcome to the video, everyone. This is Justin Paul. So just doing a reaction here to the news that Paramount, backed by Larry Ellison, who, of course, you know, his wealth has come from Oracle as well as other businesses, is backing Paramount as they say beef up their offer to try to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, what I do understand is that what Netflix is offering and what Paramount is offering is two different things, and they want two different things out of the whole deal. Paramount is trying to position themselves, seems like, to make like a new company. Not sure if they want to continue to carry the name Paramount. They're looking like they're trying to just absorb Warner Brothers Discovery and then create a new company. And Netflix is trying to, you know, absorb the catalog. But Paramount's deal, this news is that Paramount's deal is being backed by Larry Ellison. Netflix says that they're in competition with TikTok, and from what I just discovered, Larry Ellison is now partial owner of TikTok. So very, very interesting to see, you know, saying Larry Ellison is guaranteeing $40 billion in backing Paramount. So now that's a lot of bees to throw around in this whole, you know, this whole situation.
Talk to us about the Larry Ellison of it all. He is on both sides of this, from Paramount to TikTok. What more can you tell us?
Sure. So, Allison, the size of the bid from Paramount Skydance is not changing. But what is, like you just said, is that David Ellison, who runs Paramount Skydance, his father has now come out to guarantee $40 billion of that over $100 billion hostile bid. And remember, Warner Brothers Discovery, they turned that bid down. But will it change now that Larry Ellison has really stepped into the picture in a major way? Warner Brothers Discovery's chairman had said last week that one of the reasons that they had continuously turned down Paramount Skydance wanting to buy the totality of Warner Brothers Discovery, we're not talking just the film studio, but its cable channels too, was that they weren't sure what role Larry Ellison was really going to play in all of this. And when it comes to TikTok, it was just announced last week that Larry Ellison's Oracle is now going to own part of TikTok US. And this is very significant because Netflix, I would like to point out, has said that they view TikTok as a major competitor. It's one of the reasons why they want to buy Warner Brothers Studios in the first place. Ellison.
And Chloe, all of this comes as we are seeing a new statement from the editor-in-chief of CBS News. CBS News is owned.
So, you know, if you don't know, David Ellison is the son of Larry Ellison. And David Ellison is the CEO of Paramount Skydance, and he's been that since August of this year. And of course, you know, his dad, Larry Ellison, is the co-founder of Oracle Corporation. And you know, he's doing what, you know, I feel any father would do, which is to step in and back his son and trying to acquire you know, film, cable networks, and catalog of, you know, another company in order to strengthen his son's company. And you know, he has the resources and, you know, the credibility to be able to do this. And I mean, I would do the same for my son, honestly. So I don't blame him at all. And you know, hopefully Warner Brothers Discovery is able to make the right decision. Not saying Paramount's decision is right or the Netflix decision is right. They have to, you know, really take their shareholders in account and what's best for what they're looking to accomplish going forward with the sale of their company. So
by Paramount, right? This is related to the controversy surrounding a story that was pulled from 60 Minutes. Take us through what's happening there.
Sure. So Barry Weiss, who is
getting into 60 Minutes, pulling the story on the Trump deportees that was supposed to air on 60 Minutes. Let's go to this here.
Paramount revised its hostile $108 billion takeover bid for Warner Bros. Discovery on Monday, after WBD demanded an irrevocable guarantee for financial backing from Larry Ellison, the world's third richest person. Larry Ellison agreed to provide an, quote, irrevocable personal guarantee of $40.4 billion to finance Paramount's $108 billion offer for Warner Bros. Discovery, Paramount said in a statement, noting Ellison would not revoke his family trust or transfer its assets during the transaction. In a Securities and Exchange Commission filing last week, Warner Bros. Discovery questioned whether the full Ellison family trust would remain committed to Paramount's bid, suggesting the family has, quote, no obligation to cooperate, but noted a, quote, personal guarantee from Ellison would be sufficient. Paramount stated that a guarantee from Ellison, the father of Paramount Skydance CEO David Ellison, would satisfy Warner Bros. Discovery's somewhat vague requirement for flexibility during interim operations. As part of its amended offer, Paramount said it would pay Warner Bros. Discovery $5.8 billion should the transaction fail to go through. Ellison is the world's third richest person with a net worth estimated at $242.7 billion as of December 22nd. Netflix, whose $83 billion offer for Warner Bros. Discovery was approved just before Paramount's hostile takeover bid, announced it would secure up to $25 billion in bank financing for the acquisition. Warner Bros. Discovery urged shareholders to reject Paramount's $30 a share takeover bid, calling the David Ellison-led offer inferior to Netflix's. WBD Chair Samuel DiPiazza claimed the offer provided inadequate value and lacked a $40.6 billion equity commitment from the Ellison family. Paramount countered, arguing its bid offers WBD shareholders a, quote, superior value and certainty. Paramount has also criticized WBD's sale process, alleging tainted tactics and a, quote, myopic process with a predetermined outcome that favors a single bidder. For more on this story, check out the article at the link in the description.
Okay, so that was a clip from what Forbes posted on their YouTube channel about this whole deal, which gave a lot more insight. Warner Brothers wanted, more of a personal, guarantee with the Paramount deal, and it seems that they've gotten that now with Larry Ellison backing his son in what they're calling, a hostile takeover bid. And we'll just see, what becomes of this here. They're throwing around, a lot more money than I can really fathom, but I truly understand, what's going on here. And again, it looks like David Ellison is trying to absorb the Warner Brothers Discoveries, the full company. And again, like I said, I think they're trying to create a new company from everything that they would absorb in a deal like this. So it'll be interesting to see, what becomes of this. We're definitely going to keep reacting to these videos because we definitely want to follow the money and see exactly what's going to happen in this whole bid for Warner Brothers Discovery. Again, if you like my content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Justin Paul. Peace.